everybody, and welcome to Yaoundé, Cameroon's Palais de Sport for the final day of the 2021 FIBA Women's AfroBasket. Here we go with Senegal facing off against Cameroon for the only podium finish available for these two teams. Cameroon will be led by the larger-than-life presence of Dulcie Fankam, but Cameroon will need a larger-than-life performance to bring down the 11-time Africa champions. Here in the commentary booth, it's myself, Slale Shani, and the African Basketball Encyclopedia, Usher Kumukisha, to take you through the day's action. Senegal are not where they initially wanted to be after falling by a 10-point margin to Nigeria in the semifinals, but they'll be looking to still leave Yaoundé with a medal around their neck. Usher, what will be the keys to success for Senegal in this game?
Well, looking at Senegal, they've come into this tournament looking for a place at the World Cup. They failed at that, but this is their last chance to save face. And looking at this game, you believe that Yassine Diop on your screen right there will be the key for Senegal. They've led the field shooting in this tournament at 46.4%. That is an average of 32 points from the field for Senegal. And you feel that if they do the same, they'll have a great game here today. But also Maimouna Diarra, she will be the key in the paint. If they can feed her that ball and give it to her, for her to have that confidence to also play well on defense, that will be a very important point for Senegal. And obviously the other players like Sar and Sen in the paint, Marie C, who is the captain. She's been playing very good minutes in this tournament, and she's averaging 13 points per game. And that will also be obviously a very good thing for Nyang Lena, who has been incredible. She showed maturity and growth in this tournament. She'll also be very key in helping Yassine Diop from the outside.
Well, Senegal definitely have history on their side, but Cameroon have a home crowd hungry to see this rebuild team end on a high. Fankam and Effie at the front court have been gold for Cameroon, combining for 98 points through the tournament. What do Cameroon need to do to make sure their bigs are still active and contributing in this game?
Well, obviously when you look at Fankam and Effa, they've had good size in the paint. And when you think about their contribution in this tournament, 12.8 points per game for Effa and 11.8 points per game for Fankam, that is good enough to challenge Marisi, to challenge Maimouna Diarra on the other side of the court.
Well, this matchup is a repeat of the 2015 final in Yaoundé. Senegal won that one. Cameroon, with some fresh new faces, are looking, many of these players are looking to win their first AfroBasket right here in the Palais de Sport. They finished 10th in the 2019 edition. They went and rebuilt, trained in Istanbul, Turkey. One of the teams that I would say are arguably the most prepared in this tournament. We'll be looking to see a fantastic performance from them.
Well, Cameroon have never defeated Senegal in 5 outings, and that is very important in terms of context. Senegal will be looking to maintain that, but this Cameroonian side, they've grown in leaps and bounds from the beginning of the tournament when they faced Kenya, Cape Verde, managed to beat Egypt, and eventually lost to Mali. But they've been incredible, and they'll be looking to finish off on a high note.
Well, now let's have a brief pause in the commentary for the playing of the national anthems of Senegal and Cameroon.
Je vais vous prier de vous lever pour l'exécution de différents hymnes. Didier, on va commencer avec l'hymne du Sénégal. remercie la grande équipe du Sénégal, mesdames et messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, l'hymne du Cameroun. Merci du Cameroun, compétition organisée sous contre le Covid-19, on se salue à distance et bon match à vous.
Taking a look at the referees for this game, Waleline Fikadu Jebeto from Ethiopia, Dorothy Judy Okach from Botswana, and it's going to be Sarah Gamal from Egypt. I think one of the players I enjoy watching the most when she sings the national anthem is Ramses Lonlag. So much passion. If we take a look at the starting five for Senegal, Bintou Diémé at the point guard position, Maimouna Diarra, Mamarisi Diop, Yaxine Diop, and Dey Fatou Ndiaye will get things started for the West African side. And as usual, they're led by the general head coach, Mustafa Guy. So much experience under his belt. Did not come with the ladies, or rather did not coach the ladies in the 2019 AfroBasket edition, but he's at the helm in this one. And he'll be looking to make sure that Senegal head back to Dakar with a medal around their neck. As we take a look at the starting five for Cameroon, Alexander Green, Ramses Lonlak, Dulcie Fankam, and Marguerite Effa will lead the front court together with Sandra Waleji. And coming off the bench will be Hermine Gochoué and Merveille Koyok. Those are some homegrown players and who have had great performances in this international tournament. Of course, they'll be led by head coach Ahmed Njoya. Ahmed Njoya, he was assistant coach to Natasha Cummings-Price in the 2019 edition for Cameroon, but he's also assistant coach at a club in France that were the 2019 Euro Cup finalists. And to have him be the head coach now for the Cameroon side, you can see how they've improved in leaps and bounds in comparison to where they finished in 2019.
Well, talking about Cameroon, this was not obviously their target, but this team has overachieved when you think about a team that has 9 debutants playing at the AfroBasket for the very first time. And just Ramses Lonlag, who was at the 2015 edition. They've done an incredible job of making Cameroon proud. And they'll go into this game as the underdogs, but never underestimate the heart of an underdog.
We've seen the fight that this team has. They lost very, very narrowly to Mali in the semi-final game. That score was 51-52. So they are no strangers to pressure and no strangers to intense games. I think they'll be giving Senegal a proper run for their money this afternoon.
That's right. There's a lot at stake as young players like Ewodo try to make sure they are in a conversation on the African continent.
And there we have the tip-off. Hello and welcome again to Yaoundé, Cameroon for the bronze medal game between Senegal and Cameroon. Effa, the top of the key, looking for an angle to give Lonlac the ball. Lonlac is rejected. And Senegal, who are a strong defensive team, going to be looking to try and get the first bucket of this game. Green at the wing. Kicks it out to Effa. Effa's going to take that perimeter shot.
That's a very good rebound there from Marie. She was in the right place at the right time.
Bintu Jeme gets it out to Yassine Diop. Yassine has space, takes that shot. Marie Diop tries to get the rebound. And they're going to have a jump ball. It's going to stay with Senegal. As you see, Jara and Fankam fighting for it. That's going to be a good head-to-head matchup to look out for in this game. Fatunjai gets it to Diop. Jeme with space to shoot. Jeme knocks it down. And Senegal draw first blood here. Dulcie Fankam gets it to Weleji. And you get the sense, Usher, that there's a lot of calm and patience as we see Weleji hit that two-pointer. There's a lot of calm and patience from both sides. Not a rushed game.
You can see that both teams are trying to run down that cloak and be patient with the ball as they look for options.
Diop gets a Jara. Jara fires out a pass to Diop. Diop on the drive. Diop got it.
That is very good energy there from Marie. She's involved on both ends of the court, taking rebounds.
And Dulcie Fankam almost lost it. Senegal's one of their best defensive players on the open floor, Yassine Diop. She averages just about 3 steals per game and is one of the leading rebounders.
Talking about steals, Senegal have amounted 61 in this tournament in 4 games, and that is very decent for a defensive team like they are.
And Senegal unaware of the shot clock. It's going to be a violation. Cameroon coming the other way. And you get the sense that both teams are kind of trying to feel each other out before showing their weapons.
You have to test the waters all the time, obviously.
Dulcie Fankam tests her waters, and she gets up on the scoreboard. She looks like she's feeling good. She's moving well. Alexander Green to pick up her first foul. And Green and Jeme, they're the leading in assists in this tournament. That's another good head-to-head matchup to look out for. Diop can't get it to Yassine. Effa now on the open floor. Nice pass to find Weleji. Weleji with the ball fake and goes up with it. And Cameroon now with a 1-point lead. There's going to be a foul. They're going to say that Dulcie Fankam was hooking Maimouna Diarra. That's going to be Cameroon's second team foul as Jeme finds Fatunjai on the weak side. Fatunjai, nice finger roll, just couldn't finish it. Just over 3.5 played here in the first quarter. Ramses Lonlan will head to the bench, and Marina Ewodo checks in for Cameroon. Jeme to inbound. Finds Yassine Diop. Back to Jeme. Maimouna Diarra fighting for position as we see Jeme all the way to the basket. Look at Maimouna Diarra with the putback.
That's great placing there from Diarra. She had 0 points against Nigeria in that semi-final. So it's good to see that she's finally feeling great and giving herself an opportunity to shine.
Weleji has Diarra on her, meaning there's going to be slight mismatch in the paint. Fatou Ndiaye gives Fankam a tough time. And here she is on transition. Ball stays with Senegal. As we take a look at the replay there. Marguerite Effa with the last touch. Diarra gets it to Jeme. Jeme manages to get inside, kicks it out for the three-point shot. Diop nails it.
That's a very sweet finish there from the captain of Senegal. Always interesting to see how the captains play. Sandra Weleji off that time. And Fatou Ndiaye, last touch. Ball's going to stay with Cameroon. Effa to Green. Green back to Effa. Effa off the glass. Kundekic drop. Here comes Jeme. Steal Alexandra Green. And she finds Ewodo on the cut. As Dulcie Fankam wide open for that perimeter shot. Rebound, Yassine Diop. Jeme fires, gets it to go. It is a shooting clinic here today. That's her second for the day. And Senegal's third in this game.
That's a red hot start for Bintou Jeme, the 37-year-old who's getting it done for Senegal here in the first quarter. Senegal now with a 7-point lead, 13 to Cameroon's 6. Cameroon have to stop this run. Let's head to the bench, hear what Coach Ahmed has to say.
We have to play defense. 12, shoot threes. I told you that. She shoot threes. You go like this, walking now. Alex, you cannot leave the ball like this. As for Fist, you play. Next offense, we play one down, right? One down. Let's go.
Well, the instructions are very clear there from Coach Ahmed Mbombo Nzoya. He's worried about Mam Marisi and shooting behind the arc. But he also needs to be worried about Bintou Jeme. She's scored 2 already in this game. And obviously feeding off of Yassine Diop's drive to the basket and the dish, leaving her literally open in acres of space there.
I mean, he's talking about Mamari Diop. She hasn't gone on the scoreboard yet. Jeme is the one who's on fire for Senegal, so they're the ones we need to keep a very close eye on. Nice find for Alexandra Green. Alexandra Green, she scores those baskets where it really, really matters.
She was very well placed on the inbound and Bintu Giame knows that she has to do better and use that best line to play defense.
Alexander Green chases it down, keeps it alive. No. Marie was able to deflect it, and here comes Giame. Sen out to Lena Nyang. Lena Nyang back to Sen. That's great. Two-man play.
That is an incredible play to bring in Nyang in this game.
Alexander Green looking for that inside pass.
That was very late from Mamarisi as she heads to the bench and will be substituted by Sar. Great leadership there from Bintu Giame, and the play finished smoothly by Sen.
Waleji, she gets locked up by Yassine, results in a steal. Back to Yassine Diop. She can't finish it.
There's too much pressure there on the ball.
And a small lapse of judgment from her as she heads to the bench. She reached in unnecessary. Green to bring the ball up. Silatsa, great ball handles from her. 22-year-old is going up against Sen. Couldn't get it to drop.
That's very good defense from Sen.
And Sar was wide open in the paint. Bintu Giame saw her a bit too late. And it's a turnover for Senegal. 2 minutes, 50 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Senegal have managed to maintain that 7-point lead as Ermine, that's nice post play from her.
And a good introduction into this game.
Sar tries to drive and kick to Sen. Silatsa gets it back to Green. And Green manages to drive, and look at the block from Sar.
That is incredible presence there from Sar. Senegal are the leading team in this tournament for the blocks. That is their 26th so far. And for a team that has over 8 players above 6 feet, that is absolutely incredible.
Giame with a dribble J, she was feeling it. And she's bringing in the confidence that she had in the semifinal game yesterday into this one. She wanted the minutes to play, and I'm sure she'll get a lot of minutes in this game as well as Latsa loses the ball. Ball stays with Sar. Mati Fall and Dao in for Senegal now. Lena Nyang at the 3-point line. And Dao steps on the line. Coach Mustafa Guy wanted them to swing to the weak side.
It is incredible defense really for Cameroon and frustrating for Senegal. They've not scored in 6 of the last possessions. It's turnover after turnover.
Effa, she has the lane wide open, and they're going to call travel on her. Saar on the weak side. Great find.
That basket just shows good communication, but Saar fouls. And looking at the replay, good eyesight really from Maimouna Diarra, as Senegal established a 7-point lead.
Just over a minute to go here in the first quarter. We have a substitution for Senegal, Saar out and Sila in.
Sokna Sila plays for the Toyota Antelopes in Japan. Where she went to school and is now playing professionally. And on the line, Effa, she's really done an incredible job in this tournament. Grown from strength to strength and is Cameroon's highest point scorer on average with 12.8 per game.
And she gets up on the scoreboard with those free throws as Dow couldn't hit the corner three. Nyang to inbound. It's to Sila. Sila with the handoff. Nyang finds her way into the lane. Had a good look at the hoop. She took it.
That was easy for her. She's established herself as a three-point shooter in this tournament, but good to see her driving to the basket and looking closely.
As you see, a bit of stoppage. Marguerite Effa has been hit. And she's on the floor. The medic team is checking her out. You can see Lena Nyang showing that she's not just a three-point shooter. Drives, gets inside, and a nice, clean finish.
That was her showing off. That's a beautiful way of taking the ball to the hoop.
And we've not seen that from her so far in this tournament. Seems she's saving the best for last.
She was saving the best for last. And with Effa on the ground, Cameroon will be hoping that... looking at the replay there, it was Maimouna Diarra who was marking her territory after peaking that rebound. And Effa has been replaced by Fankam.
Matifal now to bring the ball up with 25 to go in this first quarter. Sila gets it to Dow. Dow gets inside. It's going to be a foul on the floor. Merveille Koyok picks up her first one. Oh. 10 seconds on the game clock. Sila, too strong on that one. And Cameroon with just enough time to shoot. They didn't know it, and that will take us to the end of the first quarter. Senegal 19, Cameroon 7-12, and it's been a 7-point lead here for the better part of this first quarter. And Usher and I were talking about how it seems these two teams are trying to suss each other out. We've not seen a high level of intensity they've kind of slowed down the offense, and yet we both know what both of these teams can do on transition. But let's take a look at some of the stats here from the first.
Well, obviously interesting to see Senegal establishing a 50% percentage behind the arc. They have the players to deliver at that front, but they're also driving to the basket and forcing Cameroon to foul, and it's working for them so far. You're talking about intensity, but this is the 5th game for both of these teams. Obviously not the same as we've seen for the other teams playing the classification games, but those 5 games, the 4 games that they've played before were intense. If you think about Senegal, they played against Guinea, scored a century, against Egypt, that's back-to-back, action for them, and Mozambique, and then Nigeria, that took so much from them. But we, have to talk about the depth, for the Senegalese team. If you see, interestingly, all the players are now being given a chance to play, especially with Sokna coming on in the last minutes of the first quarter.
Well, taking a look at some of the stats here, leading in scoring for Senegal is Mama Marie Diop, but she picked up a early foul and had to go have a seat on the bench. Now let's head to the Senegal bench, wraps it up. 7 points from turnovers for Senegal. Cameroon already at 7 turnovers, and that's really going to hurt them. But when you have 2 teams that are great at stealing the ball, especially at the halfway court, that's something that can be expected. Jeme, who has 6 points already in this game, is leading the charge as Lena Nyang off on that 3-point shot. Ermin out to Koyok, off target. And here comes Jeme to bring the ball up. Sar, kick out to Nyang. Back to Sar. 5 to shoot. Sar doesn't have much time. There's a foul on the floor by Ewodo, and surely she knew how much time was left on that shot clock. And she should have just let Sar attempt. But the veteran Umul Sar will go to the free throw line to shoot. Sar, who has been with the Senegal national team for a good amount of time, she's been with them when they were the queens of Africa, basketball-wise, and I'm sure she was disappointed not to be in the championship game, but she's been talking to the younger players and making sure they're fired up for this one, making sure that Senegal ends on a win. Koyok gets it to Lonlag. Lonlag is fouled on the way up by Nyang. She earns a trip to the line.
Looking at the replay there, Lena Nyang, she was late to that party, but she has the capability really to block her.
Ramses Lonlak played with the Memphis Tigers. He's third at all-time in steals. As we see Sar on the lane, nice rebound. Yassine Diop, she couldn't get one to go either. You see Cameroon really trying to spread the floor out as much as they can. Ermin Off the board, long distance to Hermine Gueco. Gochue. And now Jara, she's 2 for 2 from the field. And if Senegal can just really get her more involved, we talked about her being one of the keys to Senegal's success. Koyok way off. As here comes Elena Nyang. Bintu Diem off on that one, no one to rebound. Here come Cameroon on the other end of the floor. Hermine, yes!
That's a very good three-pointer and timely for Cameroon as they reduce that deficit to just 6 points in this game.
Yassine Diop gets in the paint, kicks it out to Sarr for the shot, no good. And Yassine is still scoreless in this first half. Merveille for the kick. Big rebound from Sandra Waleji. She can't finish it. Now it's going to be a jump ball. Possession Cameroon. Substitution, Koyok to the bench, and replacing her will be Alexandra Green as we look at the good fight there from Cameroon. And the first three-point shot in this game from Hermine Gueco.
That's very good hands there from Ndiaye.
Too strong on the board, Hermine. Here comes Yassine. And she has been struggling to finish. Granted, she did have a couple of defenders there on her. Jeme now with 5 to shoot, gets it to Sarr. Sarr gets inside. Diop with the rebound. Jeme back to Diop inside the paint. And no basket. Going to have a whistle before the attempt. And the foul has been called on Ramses Lonlac. That's her first. And I think Cameroon have been doing a good job, Usher, of making sure that Senegal do not get into the paint very easily. To really force them to spread out the floor and force them to the three-point line. As you see, Fatou Ndiaye being called for the travel. Green to bring the ball up. And it's good to see Effa back on the floor. She had a bump on the head earlier. Fatou Ndiaye's great deflection from her. Another jump ball.
That's a very good fight there from Mam Marisi. Who is playing at her 7th AfroBasket. She's a legend of the game back home. Comes from a basketball family with her 2 sisters also representing Senegal. And even if they don't obviously have a chance to make it to the World Cup next year, she'll be proud that they did their very best in this tournament. And if they can deliver the bronze, that will do.
And just confirming how much time is left on the shot clock. It's been moved to 10 seconds. Green to inbound. Effa on the wing. 3 on the clock. Look at the block from Marie Diop. She's a great one-on-one defender.
It takes good eyes and a good sense of judgment.
As an offensive foul has been called on Sarr of Senegal.
Let's look at the replay there. There was a mismatch already. And a good block there from Mam Marisi, the captain of Senegal.
Green to Effa. She's got Diop on her, out to Fankam. And again, a great defensive play from Mam Marie. Now she gets inside, down the lane. Great finish from her, getting it done on both ends of the floor.
Mam Marisi, that's what she brings to this side.
Sandra Waleji with the Triple J makes it look so easy. There's a turnover there between Jeme and Diop. 6-point lead for Senegal. There's about 5 minutes and 15 seconds played here in the second quarter. Effa to Green. Waleji has to pull it out. She's got Diop on her. Effa for the 3. And she's just off target on that one.
That's very good boxing out from the Senegalese.
As we see now Senegal slow down the offense. Diop tries to kick it out from Dow. It's deflected by Green. Timeout has been called by Coach Ahmed Joya. Cameroon have not been able to take back the lead against Senegal in this second quarter. 4 minutes and 3 seconds to go. Let's head to the Cameroon bench. Listen to what Coach Ahmed has to say.
Hey, Karine, tu changes pour Marguerite. Il faut se faire des passes. Il faut arrêter de dribbler les ballons. Okay? Pass, 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 pass. We just receive and we dribble. We're gonna play like this. Okay? Hands 3. Marina, tu es ici. D'accord? Marina, elle va recevoir l'écran. Non. Marina est ici. D'accord? Tia, you are here. Tia, you receive the screen, you go there. OK? Marina, elle vient ici. D'accord? Et on inverse l'écran. On fait l'écran ici. Tia, you dribble here. Marina, she receives. Freeze. OK?
Coach Njoya continuing to insist that it's defense that will open up the game for Cameroon. And he'll be looking to the 5 on the floor to really get things fired up. Ewodo to Green. Green to Waleji. And you can see the paint is left wide open as Marina Ewodo can't get that one to fall. And Cameroon will still stay on this end of the floor. Fankam to Waleji. Valeji has the pick and roll, but it's congested in the paint.
That's very good defense there from Sar, and the communication of that screen.
GMA, so smooth, so smooth, all the way to the basket.
She's incredible, and the way that she commands her team with those plays, the Cameroonians were caught off guard.
Iwodo has Sar on her. Nice cut from Silatsa. Too strong off the glass. Sandra Waleji cleans up fourth and the putback. Jeme to Dow. Dow. Fancam got a piece. And now Fancam has the double team. Silatsa gets it back out to the long two. Misses everything. Fatunjai blocked by Marina Iwodo.
That's very good hands there from Marina Iwodo.
And Iwodo unable to convert on the other end.
She should have been patient to wait for her teammates so that they give themselves a chance at scoring.
As Jeme out to Dow. Dai wide open at the three. Jeme with the rebound. And she really is just a smooth operator, Usher. As we see the steal from Silatsa, Marie Job chases it down. That's great hustle from Silatsa. Unsportsmanlike foul called on Job. That's going to be her second. As we see the chase down. And then the block from Marina Iwodo. And I think Cameroon, they're taking what Coach Ahmed said, Usher, to heart. He said defense will open things up for them, and that's exactly what's happening.
And that's what it means to die for your country. You give everything and you leave everything on the floor.
Silatsa off on that first free throw. Gets the second to go. And now it's a 5-point lead for Senegal as Dow heads to the bench and Lena Nyang checks into the game. 1 minute, 40 seconds to go here in the first half. Yassine Diop. She chases it down, tries to keep it alive. That's a good effort from her.
She's been involved for Senegal in this game so much on defense today and not yet on offense that much, yet to score. But Yassine Diop is the absolute superstar for Senegal. She's been their best performer in this tournament, averaging 15 points per game.
Green, as usual, to bring the ball up. And you can see that lane is wide open for whatever you want to do. It's a nice drive and kick to find Silatsa.
That's a good rebound from Maimouna Diarra to Yassine Diop.
And it bounces off Yassine Diop's foot. And she She's had some great moments and some not so great moments, but she'll head over to the bench to cool off as Ndao is back in the game. Green to Lonlak. Lonlak tries to get it back to Fancom.
That's good communication there from Giara and Ndao. And that sort of communication really helps them to avoid fouling, especially in a very tightly contested game like this one where every possession matters.
Cameroon with 10 to shoot. Alexandra Green gets it to Waleji. Waleji back to Green. Green off. Nice rebound from Fancom. And that's a great fight from Cameroon. They just weren't able to convert in that possession. That was great help defense from Ndao. Young, heat check, still off from beyond the arc. Alexandra Green has Jar on her. Hermine tries to get an angle on that shot. She's unable to.
She has to do better when she's coming up against the best defensive player on the floor in Marisi. We've seen what she can do in this game.
And Silatsa is going to pick up her first foul. You see there's 5 seconds left here in the first half. Senegal are going to have to make some quick decisions. Ndao to Jeme. Jeme to Job. Job with the step back. Gets the bounce, can't get it to drop. And that will take us to the end of the first half. Senegal have been able to maintain the lead once again in this quarter. This time, 5-point lead against Cameroon, 22. We've still not seen either side kind of engage that gear where you see now they're completely locked in and they have that fire in their eyes. But as Usher had said, it's been a long, long tournament. And you get the sense they're preserving their energy for the second half.
And looking at the stats right there, Senegal at 3 for 12 behind the arc. Not really good enough for a team that can shoot like that. And looking at the rebounds, 25 for Senegal, 5 team assists for them, and 5 steals for each of the teams. That's good defense and decent enough. Bintu Jame with 8 points, as well as Waleji for Cameroon, Marisi with 7. And it's been rather quiet for Yassine Diop. She'll be looking to try and get things going, but she's also not gotten the rhythm from the coach. Every time she makes a mistake, she's substituted and heads over to the bench.
Yes, indeed. Well, we're going to have a quick break. We'll be right back with more action.
Face à 6 et numéro 12, Silvio.
defensive play from her. Sierra Traore back in this game. Nice find for Geneva Jai on the cut and the finish. Veloso now trying to take it in. It's smacked away by Kem. And Sarah Ogoke with a left-handed finish to get Nigeria to 58 points.
Getting introduced to African basketball here in Yaoundé with this Tunisian team.
That was a good move from Alima Dembele of Mali. Controlled the dribble well. Strong spin move. Something that was desperately needed by Nigeria, and Omosi fires. Yes, tackles it in, and look at the bench go wild.
That was beautiful from Enna Boss. She'll celebrate that one going into the break.
We have walked this land for a long time. We know how far we've gone, and we're sure of how far we can go. Unity is not just a word here. It's not just a spirit in this sport. It's the way we all move. We are proud of our art, country, family, language, and culture. We are united by basketball.
Welcome to FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup 2022.
Good afternoon from the Palais de Sport here in Yaoundé, Cameroon. A fitting place for a game of this caliber. It's the third place game taking place right now. Later on, we'll have the championship game starting at 6 p.m. local time. But what an interesting first half it has been. Senegal 27, Cameroon 22. And you can see fans of all ages and sizes coming in here to support the home crowd. Let's take a look at some of Senegal's game leaders.
Well, looking at Bintou Djamé with 8 points, Maimouna Diarra with 5 rebounds, establishing her size in the paint. But really for Djamé, she's been an incredible leader here. And looking at her points today, and on average 5.3 in this tournament, 3 rebounds and 6 assists. Wow, in this tournament. When you see her leadership and how every time she brings down the ball, it is really incredible to see how her teammates react to that. And obviously, on the other side, you have Josiane, who is yet to get into this game, one of the locally best players for Cameroon. Looking at their game leaders, Weleji with 8 points, Fankam with 4 rebounds, and Koyok with 2 assists off of the bench. They will have to do better as a team and get Ewodo involved in that scoring. And looking at Weleji, she's been averaging 7.8 points in this tournament, 8 today, 4 rebounds, and 1.3 assists. That is enough of her contribution as we head back to prepare for an interesting second half. Silale, what do you think Cameroon needs to do to win this game?
I believe that whoever wins the battle in the paint is the one who's going to win in this game. Dulcie Fankam and Marguerite Effa have been held to 4 points combined, and Maimouna Diarra on the other end, 4 points from her as well. These are usually top performers. And I think Cameroon scouted Senegal well. Senegal have scouted Cameroon well. If the 3-point shots are not falling for Senegal, then they have to get their bigs involved.
You talk about they have to get their bigs involved. Maimouna Diarra really has done a good job, but also Sarr and Sen have grown into that role, screening and communicating very well for the guards. And we saw earlier on Lena Nyang driving to the basket twice, and that will be a problem for Coach Ahmed Mbombonjoya as Senegal will be looking to bounce back. Yassine Diop, the poster girl of this Senegalese side. Obviously, she's yet to get onto the board, but the leadership there is what is more important, to contribute in small ways, play defense, you know, steal that ball or run on the fast lane. Her efforts have been very hard on the glass, but if she can relax and give herself a second chance to get involved and, you know, share the ball with her teammates, I think that she can start to build from that in this second half.
Well, we talked about the rotation of the bench from Coach Mustafa Guy, and unfortunately, he's not really allowed Yassine Diop to really get into her flow and get a rhythm, because every turnover she has, she heads back to the bench, but you can see that he's making sure that she's one of the first 5 to head onto this floor. I think it's great to see that even though her offense is off, that she is putting in that effort on defense. You said, Usher, many times before, a person who is passionate about defense yourself, that if something is not working out for you, especially on the offensive end, there's still so many ways you can contribute to the game and to make sure that your team wins. And I think Yassine is doing exactly that.
Yassine is doing exactly that, and her teammates understand the struggles, and they'll be looking to help her as we see the Senegalese fans enjoying this game.
I haven't seen Paco.
I think Paco is taking a rest, and he'll be back on our screens in a few. I mean, it's not just the players who take a break. The fans need a break as well.
They do indeed. These Senegal fans burn calories in these games. They will sing and dance from the first whistle to the final buzzer. And just a testament to how much the sport is loved in Senegal. As we wait for the game to get started. Table doing some final corrections. These two teams, Usher, do you think this second half is where we're going to see them really now inject the energy and increase the pace of this game?
Yes, obviously there's a lot of anticipation there, and you can see really that this is their last game of the tournament. They want to head off with good energy and good vibes. It's always difficult to play a bronze medal game. It's always difficult because you have to deal with the disappointment of not making it to the final. But we have so many professional players on the court, and they understand that you have to fight for your country all the time.
That was a good look from Yassine Diop. As Alexander Green goes down hard. And that's going to be a foul called on Fatou Njai. Waleji at the wing. Yassine Diop anticipated that screen, and she did a great job of making sure she didn't get locked out by Hermine. Green tries to find Ewodo in the post. Snatched away by Mamari Diop.
There's absolutely no doubt that Mamari C is the best defensive player in this tournament.
As we see the nice lay-in from Jeme, who was continuing her red-hot start from the first half. Tough move from Hermine, and she manages to get that one to drop against the long arms of Maimouna Diarra.
And that will bring her to 9 points in this game.
Talks about Fankam and Efa being contained, but looks like Hermine has really stepped into that gap and contributing for Cameroon, as that's nice ball movement to find Diarra for the easy two.
You talk about easy two and Maimouna Diarra. That's a very good finish. Was in the right place at the right time, and 2 points for her.
Efa too strong off the glass. A long pass to Yassine Diop. Yassine shakes off Alexander Green, just couldn't finish it, but that's a good effort from her. She's earned a trip to the line.
Yassine Diop frustrated today. She's obviously asking herself so many questions. This was an easier effort than before, but she'll head to the line and try to correct that.
Diop now here in the third quarter finally gets up on the scoreboard.
Makes no mistake, the poster girl of Senegal.
Gets the second to go. It's back to a 9-point game. Efa to Waleji. Foul has been called on Diarra, and you can see her doing her absolute best to try and keep Hermine outside of the paint, but she has to be careful. Ewodo slapped away by Mamari Diop, and I think Diop has to be the defensive player of this game for me, Usher.
Of this game, of the tournament. Thank you, man. She's been incredible, really. And that's 4 blocks for Senegal in this game.
Ewodo has Jai on her into Gecko. Gecko manages to find Weleji on the weak side, and that was a smart play between the two post players. Marie takes matters into her own hands, just can't get that one to drop. And here comes Gecko on the other end, yes!
And that's a good run for Cameroon. 4 quick points to bring them back into this game. And it is a 5-point game so far as Senegal look to extend that lead.
Bintou Djemé off the glass. She saw the lane and she took it.
She makes no mistake and delivers.
Weleji misses everything.
Bintou Djemé, what an incredible player.
Speaking of incredible, look at that play right there. I mean, with the assist and then again with the finish, as Marie Diop, who arguably is the defensive player of this tournament, really has been getting it done. Yassine out and down. Djemé now from 3. No. Effa has down her, kicks it out to Weleji, and it's going to be a travel call on Sandra Weleji, the Princeton graduate.
And that's a good defensive move there for Yassine. We're talking about her contribution on that front.
Jara, too strong on that pass for Marie. Had the right idea, just couldn't execute it.
Maimouna Diarra, drafted with the Los Angeles Sparks, but unable to stay in the WNBA. She's been incredible for Senegal in this tournament, averaging 6 rebounds.
Effa on the drive. Earned the trip to the line, shoot 2. And that's going to be 3 fouls for Diop. And is that just the curse of being one of the best defensive players? Is that generally a struggle for defensive players getting into foul trouble?
Yes, it is a price that you pay. I mean, we saw earlier on in the tournament, Laetitia Sahi, long arms, and Ewodo has also been in trouble sometimes. It's a thin line, really.
Effa clutch free throws for her, and it's back to a 5-point game. Cameroon just won't go away. Sarr to Yassine. Yassine to Djemé. She kicks it out to Sarr. Sarr for the long distance too. Look at the rebound from Bintou Djemé. She's just been everywhere on this floor and now tries to float in a pass to Jara. Fankam manages to get it away. Effa to Silata. Silata has Jara on her spin move. Can't get her off.
That's good defense from Maimouna Diarra. That's what her presence brings in there.
Djemé now to Sarr. Sarr has the lane and she can't finish it. Those are the opportunities that Senegal must convert on. And Cameroon are certainly going to make them pay. Here we have Marguerite Effa. It's short. Yassine Diop out to Djemé. Djemé Can't get it to fall.
And there's no one to rebound. Senegal have to do a better job on crashing in.
It's been a grinder of a game here, Usher. Silatsa meets Ndao, and it's going to be a jump ball. As Maimuna takes her time getting up. You can see the fight there for that ball possession. 2 seconds here on the shot clock. A quick decision has to be made by Cameroon.
Waleji should have focused on scoring and not the foul as Cameroon lose the ball.
Neither side have scored here in the last about 2 minutes of play, Usher. Dow tried to change that narrative, was in and out. Ball goes to Cameroon.
Well, it's been good defense from both teams and an incredible amount of focus to achieve that.
Effa wide open at the three. That one is short. And we've seen her knock down those long distance shots.
She had acres of space and missed out on making it count.
Take a look at the replay there. Picado changed the call, and it's Cameroon ball. Lonlak gets to Effa. Effa tries to find Ewodo on the backdoor cut. And it's been a struggle for both Cameroon and Senegal to score in these last 2 minutes of play. Silla gets it to Nyang. Nyang to Yassine. Yassine. Still no luck. Silla tries to grab the boards. And it's going to be a holding foul on Sokna Sina.
Sokna Sina, one of the youngest players on this team at 24, being groomed to take over from the older generation.
Effa, Silla willing to take the gamble to give her some space to shoot that shot. We've not seen Effa hit those three-pointers in this game as Ewodo. And now Lonlak with one to shoot. Silatsa tries to keep the board, and that's good hustle from her. Make sure Cameroon have another chance to convert.
Lennon Yang had a hand on that ball.
Dulcie Fankan with the left-handed finish. And she now has 4 points in this game.
And it is a three-point game now.
Silla to Jeme. She wants the clear out. Gets it to Sar for the three-point shot. Just short. And really you can see what fatigue is doing to the shots of the Senegalese players. A foul has been called. It's Good aggressive play from Fankam. And Sarr is going to pick up another foul. As Mustafa Guy is just about going to clear the bench. Sends in 3 fresh legs.
You talk about fresh legs, he's sending in the big-sized girls after you see Fankam ruling the paint in the last 2 minutes.
Fankam misses her first free throw. She's been 60% from the charity stripe, manages to knock down the second.
And in comes the fan favorite, Josiane, who replaces Lonlak.
Yassine trying to create space. Loses the ball on the drive. Here comes Waleji. Cameroon now in the bonus as Josiane tries to get something set up. Throws that one away.
That's good hands from Maimouna Diarra.
2-point game with just over a minute left to go. Senegal have not scored in the last 4 minutes of play, Asha.
They've been desperate with their shot selection, especially behind the arc. They need to drive that ball into the paint, and I think that's why Mustafa Gaye brought in Mamarisi, Maimouna, and Njai.
Dow kicks it out to Diop for the 3-point shot. Count it! Mamari Diop bailing Senegal out once again.
And that is 10 points for the captain of the Lionesses of Teranga.
Efa, one dribble. And Maimouna Diarra is called for another foul. And Marguerite Efa gets another opportunity at the charity stripe. She scored most of her points right there at the free throw line. Her 3-point field goal percentage has not been very strong in this game.
Marguerite Efa, who plays for Iraugi in Spain, is one of the players who have really enjoyed this tournament. The joy of really playing at home in front of a crowd, in front of family. Her family lives in the US and they traveled here to watch this game, so to see her play the way that she is must be very fulfilling for the father and the entire family.
Spatunjai steps on the line. Seen that happen a number of times in this tournament, and it just goes to show that when a lot of guards attack, they take a step back instead of just swinging right into that jab step. Thinking about the drive, Efa, another foul on her way to the basket, and she goes back to the free throw line. She's seeing where she's being the most effective, and that is attacking and drawing in the foul and then having those easy opportunities at the line.
She's shooting 4 for 4 in this game, 100% on the free throw line, and Senegal need to make sure that they avoid her heading there, because that alone can change the rhythm of this game.
Speaking of avoiding, Marie Diop picks up her 4th foul.
That is danger for Senegal. They need her leadership on the court. But let's see what Sokna, the youngster, can do under pressure.
Efa now 6 for 6 from the line. And is a 2-point lead for Senegal, who have only scored 3 points in the last about 5 minutes of play. Jeme now, 2 to shoot. Jara can't get it to drop, and that will take us to the end of the third quarter. Cameroon steadily but consistently chipping away at this lead that Senegal have maintained throughout the game. Senegal 38, Cameroon 36 points.
Well, looking at the stats there, 9 for 15 for Cameroon on the free throw line, but it is a very tightly contested game, 2-point game. Where do you think the problem is for Senegal? Why are they not shooting?
It's not so much that they're not shooting, it's just that they're not getting those shots to fall. Looking at their field goal percentage, it's 34%, you know, shooting, or rather connecting on 11 out of their 32 shots, but really they were a higher 3-point shooting team, but we've seen them had good looks at the paint, in the low paint, and even on the drive, and it just rims out. And it's extremely frustrating for them, I am sure, but you have to also take into heavy consideration the fatigue factor. A lot of the shots have been hitting just that front part of the rim, so they don't have the strength in their legs to get that arc for higher percentage shots.
And for Senegal, obviously, they started off well playing in the paint and having players like Niang driving and Bintou Djamé, but they've not been able to do the same in this second half so far. Perhaps Coach Mustafa Gaye will be trying to go back to the original plan and to involve the forwards as well. And looking at the stats, Senegal have been able to score 16 points from the turnover. They'll need to play better defense to get themselves those chances as well.
One of Senegal's leading scorers, Yacine Diop. Very, very quiet afternoon for her, just 2 points. And she has really struggled. Those 2 points have only come from the free throw, Usher.
Well, thinking about Yacine Diop and what she's capable of doing, there's so much, but she's been involved on defense, and that is good enough. If the other players in the team can contribute as well.
Dow, the step back 3, no good.
That is 4 for 21 behind the arc for Senegal. They need to drive the ball into the paint.
Marguerite Effa, knowing what's working for her in this game, reading the defense so well, manages to draw the foul against Maimouna Diarra. And that's going to be Diarra's 3rd foul.
Senegal are fouling way too much in this game. That is 16 team fouls. And Effa knows she has to just keep driving to the basket and do the same. And that will be 7 for 8 for Effa on the charity line.
Jeme Dow. Back to Jeme. Kick it out for the 3-point shot. That one is good. Sokna Sila.
Sokna Sila plays for the Toyota Antelopes in Japan. She's been able to get a lot of international experience, and it's helping out at this tournament. Good defense there from Yacine.
She did a good job of making sure that all 3 of them did, making sure that they weren't called the foul. But look at Marguerite Effa now on the other end. Oh my goodness, Margaret she gets inside the contested lay-in, and she's coming alive here in the Palais des Sports. Diop splits the defense. Top move! Yassine Diop.
That is the Yassine Diop that we all know. Powerful finish there to come alive in this game. And you can see how much confidence that has given her on the other end of the court.
Eduardo to Effa, count it! Margaret Effa getting heated up here in the fourth quarter.
That is 5 points for her in the last less than 1 minute.
You take a look at that three-point shot. Senegal have just not been able to shake off Cameroon. And this field goal from Yassine Diop, extremely timely.
That has got to be one of the best plays at this tournament. Beautiful finish there. She'll be pleased when she watches the video highlights.
Sarr. Hand off to Jeme. Mati foul. She can't get it off before the buzzer. Shot clock violation. See, Mustafa Guy wanted Sarr to attack, not kick the ball out for the shot.
And we're back to his death stares.
Yasmin. She gets tripped up a little bit, and it's poked away by Sarr. So the ball will stay with Cameroon. Cameroon looking like they have 9 lives tonight as Margaret Effa. No, Eduardo, huge rebound from her. And they're gonna call the foul on Mati foul.
And that is Senegal's second team foul in this quarter in 2 minutes of playing time.
There's Gecko clearing out for space. Alexander Green to Marguerite Effa. Mati foul, good job on the boards from her.
Good rebound there from the youngster.
Jeme tripped up, manages to keep it alive. Gets it to Sarr. Sarr slicing through the defense. Can't get it to drop.
Well, the effort will be good enough though. That's what the coach Mustafa Gaya was asking her to do. Just needs to perfect it.
Waleji from deep in three-point land. Sandra Waleji. And for the first time since the first quarter, Cameroon are now leading in this game as Silla can't get the baseline. Jay to drop. Sarr on the rebound. She tries with the reverse lay-in. Excellent defense from Hermine Gecko. And the momentum has shifted now to Cameroon's side.
Cameroon already lost a game here by 1 point.
Marina Eduardo, contested shot, no problem for her. She gets that one to go. And look at the jubilation on Cameroon's bench.
It is deservedly so. And we were speaking about that semifinal against Mali. And they will know that they don't want to repeat that again. Establish a lead halfway through the last quarter and go for it. And it is working for them as Senegal take the timeout and Mustafa Guy lets the players talk to themselves before he starts talking. And we'll listen in.
C'est pas comme ça. Tu peux pas, qu'est-ce que tu vas faire? On a besoin de toi, on a besoin de toi. Allez, allez.
The instructions are very clear there as we watch the replay on Ewodo. She had a mismatch against Matifal. She sensed it and went for the basket. For Senegal, the instructions are that they have to keep attacking the Cameroonian defense and force them to foul, but also to be intense in their approach.
Silla right into the hands of Marguerite Effa. It's an expensive turnover. Effa now with the handoff to Alexander Green. Back to Effa. Yassine Diop almost had it. Matifal's gonna fight her for it. It's been a kick by Alexander Green. And she thought that was absolutely necessary, and it was, because Yassine Diop was quick as a bullet down that lane, and certainly would have been a fast break. Foul. She's gonna go all the way, no! Right into the hands of Marina Ewodo.
And she'll get a second chance there, but for her defensive effort as well. She should have gone for the basket, Matifal. Sometimes you have the instructions and the play is cut out, but when the circumstances give you a chance like that on the plate, you have to take it. And that is what Sarr was explaining to her, saying, just go to the basket.
Sokhna Silla to inbound for Senegal. It's a long pass to Mam Marie. Diop taking on Marguerite Effa. Great defense from Marguerite Effa, and they're going to call a walk on Mam Marie Diop.
In terms of executing what Mustafa Gaye was saying earlier, they're doing the right thing. It's yet to count, but they'll have to be consistent. They'll have to keep driving into the paint until they find the right moment to score.
Well, Senegal at last forced to turn up the heat. They're going to put on a full court press. You see Ewodo, she's trapped. Look at Silla with the steal. She's going to try and take it all the way. Rebound, put back, no! Alexander Green contains the situation, and Senegal have had those kind of opportunities to score so many times, Usher, and we've seen them throw them away time and time again. Waleji, way off. Bintu Jeme now in the game for Matifal, and her leadership has been desperately needed. Yassine sets it up, knocks it down, and she's now starting to get involved on the offensive end.
6 points for Yassine Diop in this game, and very timely.
Ball gonna go the other end as Job gets it done on both ends of the floor. Manages to force a turnover for Cameroon. And a timeout has been called by Coach Ahmed Joya. 2-point game, Cameroon up, 3 minutes, 48 seconds to go. Let's head to the bench now and listen to what Coach Joya has to say.
C'est en défense qu'on va gagner, d'accord? We play on 1-up, okay? 1-up, okay? We have to make the ball move, right? Okay? Make the ball move. Or we play horns, d'accord? Or we play horns, pass to Dulcie, okay? Hand off. Marguerite, you pop. Ici, Dulcie, you là, boum, boum, on bouge autour, ok?
And here we have Cameroon in almost the same situation they were in at that semi-final game against Mali. We're trading baskets. We went down to the wire, and this one is showing us the same trend as Silla. It's the handoff to Djemé. Djemé so calm under pressure, gets it back to Silla. Silla manages to drop that one in and even out the score for Cameroon and Senegal, 47 apiece. That's a clutch field goal for Silla. Cameroon now with 6 to shoot. Green with the ball. She tried to find Effa in the corner, but Effa had already rotated up. And she's going to throw that one out of bounds. Senegal with another opportunity to take back the lead.
That's great defense there from Mamarisi once again, as Alexander Green is substituted, and in comes the very experienced captain, Ramses Lonlak.
Yassine Diop gets it to Djemé, and Lonlak was right there. Sarr now at the baseline. Sarr can get that one to go. Huge rebound for Silatsa. And now Fancom has green jerseys all around her as Yassine Diop picks up another foul.
And you see Yassine Diop getting instructions from Mustafa Gaye, as on the other side, Bintou Djamé tries to recover. She fell to the ground by herself, and there could be a problem with her right hamstring.
Looks like a cramp.
There was a screen right there. No. Looks like the hamstring. Yes, looks like the hamstring, but she's getting medical attention.
Good to see that she's able to walk back to the bench. And I'm hoping that it's something closer to a muscle cramp than an actual injury, but Senegal are going to miss her presence on the floor as Dow is going to be replacing her. Two minutes, 34 seconds to go. Yassine Diop with a steal. Fancom is on her heels. Hesitation. Gets it in.
She
Big
does
field
better
goal.
this time with that hesitation.
And Ramses Nonlap throws it away. That was just a good read from Yassine Diop. She knew Fankam was on her tail.
And the celebration there from the bench. Maimouna Diarra.
Dow gets it to Silla. Back to Dow. Sarr kicks it out to Diop for the three-point shot. And it's going to be a shot clock violation. Game awareness, Usher. You can see the full court press. Senegal looking to get another steal. Silatsa! She couldn't finish it, but she's fouled and gets a second chance to even the score for Cameroon.
That was a good fake there from Silatsa.
And here's a fun fact, she's known by basketball fans as Madu. One of some of the local talent here in Cameroon. And she grabbed the league MVP title for the last 2 seasons here in Cameroon as well. Apiece, Cameroon and Senegal. 1 minute, 43 seconds to go in this game. Marie Diop has Effa on her. It's 4 seconds to shoot. Silla with the three-point shot. Margaret Effa on the boards. And you can see the fight. It's gonna be a jump ball. Cameroon will stay with it. And we were talking about intensity. You can see that the intensity has gone right up in these last 3 minutes of basketball action here in the Palais des Sports. Waleji has Diop on her. Diop is going to be looking for that 8-second violation. Silla now on Silatsa. Cameroon get the ball across half court. Alexander Green to Fankam. Fankam. She's not fouled. And Sandra Waleji will inbound for Cameroon. Every single possession matters here. As Sarr picks up another foul. That's going to be her 5th. And that's going to be the end of the road for Umul Sarr, who is now going to be replaced by Maimouna Diarra. Do see Fankam off on that free throw. And it's so interesting how history repeats itself, Usher. In that semifinal game for Mali, Dulcie Fankam also had some really crucial free throws that she had to shoot towards the end of the game. And she misses 2 of them.
It just goes to speak about the inexperience of this Cameroonian side. They're trying to rebuild, and perhaps when you go through moments like this, you learn from them.
Green gets it to Effa. Effa had a good look. She can't get a huge rebound for Yassine Diop. And here comes GMA with under a minute left in this game. They're going to run down the clock as much as they can. Kick out to Silla. Silla has Silata on her. Silla off. Cameroon in the bonus. They're going to want to draw that foul, Usher. Silata out to Dulcie Fankam. Fankam with a shot fake. She goes in with it. It's blocked by Maimouna Jara. And Margaret Effa can't get that attempt to drop. Marguerite Effa will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. And these could be the free throws that win the game for Cameroon.
Well, she is 7 for 8 in this game on the free throw line. And you see the encouragement there from her teammates.
First free throw good for Marguerite Effa. There's the second to go as well. And we have a game, ladies and gentlemen, with 21 seconds on the clock. Cameroon have a 2-point lead against Senegal. Timeout has to be called on the floor. Coach Mustafa Guy has to figure out what Senegal are going to need to do defensively in these last 21 seconds of play. It's just enough time for possession.
Vous ne devez pas donner le ballon à partir là pour nous guerroyer. C'est vous les anciens qui devez prendre les décisions. C'est pas normal. On travaille en carré. Vous amenez le ballon sur le côté. Zone avant, on travaille en carré. Partir là, opposé. Maï, côté ballon, tout. Tout est en dessous. Map, tu viens poser écran. Écran. Et tu y vas. Et tu travailles pour m'emmener. Yo, Yassi, okay. Mam kick, mam pop, Subahu.
This game has gone down to the wire. And it's no surprise there. Marguerite Effa, who is having an absolutely phenomenal game with 15 points for her. GMA gets it to Mamari Diop. Mamari Diop mishandles it. And the ball goes back into the hands of Cameroon as Mustafa Guy has to call a timeout. Talking about expensive turnovers, Usher, that was the one.
Well, it is expected in a very intense game like this.
Okay. Alex, here.
And looking at Cameroon, they can smell the hope of victory in this game. As Ahmed Zoya Mbombo draws up a plan for the host team.
The fans absolutely loving this game, and who wouldn't? After a quiet first half, the second one has been filled with excitement. It's been a roller coaster for Senegal and Cameroon just able to get the momentum back on their side at the top of the fourth quarter as Dulcie Fankam has a seat. Ewodo is in. Marguerite Effa, she's going to try and shave as much time off the clock. It's a kick out to Silasa. And it's going to be a foul on Mati Fall.
That's very smart play there for Mati Fall to try and stop the game. And Ewodo will go to the line.
Mati Fall really did try to do her best, but Senegal are over the limit. And as Marina Ewodo hits her first free throw, and with 4.5 seconds on the clock, Cameroon smelled blood in the water 2 minutes ago, and now they're seeing that podium finish falling into their hands as it's 53 points for Cameroon, a 4-point lead against Senegal.
Well, Ewodo has never missed on the free throw line in this tournament. She's 100%, 7 for 7, and you can see that there today.
And that will do it, ladies and gentlemen, and a repeat of the 2015 matchup final in Yaoundé, where Senegal won. Sweet revenge and poetic justice for Cameroon, who finished this 2021 AfroBasket edition with a bronze medal.
For the first time in the history of the FIBA Women's AfroBasket, Cameroon defeats Senegal at the 6th time of asking, and the host team that chose to rebuild this team celebrate their biggest success. And obviously for Yassine Diop and Senegal, it is a disappointment because they came here to win their 12th title and they finished 4th. And looking at this Cameroonian side and the celebration, 9 debutants here in this tournament. Look at Effa with 15 points, Waleji with 13, and Hermine. What a beautiful performance from the host team. They all celebrate this one like they won the trophy.
Well, Oscar, I always tell you it's a sweet, sweet feeling to leave and walk away from a tournament with a win, but to walk away with a win and a medal around your neck, there's no other feeling as you see Coach Ahmed overcome with emotion. His first AfroBasket as head coach of the ladies side. Some of the ladies on the floor, this is their first AfroBasket period, despite playing internationally in Europe and in the States. What a performance from Cameroon. What a fight to really close it out. And as we take a look at some of the highlights there, Hermine really played big for Cameroon today, Usher. She finished with 11 points, and even those came in the third quarter. It's really what allowed Cameroon to stay right within arm's reach of Senegal and to extend that lead in the fourth.
Well, you talk about Hermine, but Effa was fantastic for Cameroon. She scored 15 points, picked 4 rebounds, and that was really enough to make sure that the host team go away with that victory. And you can see really that they are deserved winners today with 9 debutants, 9 players who have never played at this level, and they are amazing, amazing. They've won the battle of the Lionesses as the Lionesses of Teranga walk away with absolute heartbreak.
What does it feel to take down an 11-time Africa champion? Cameroon, no. Finishing 10th in the last edition and now finishing at 3rd. We saw them all come together, players who have not played with each other before. They had a singular vision and a singular goal, and that will take them to win Senegal and now be among the discussion of some of the best teams in the African continent.
Well, you really have to understand what this means for FIBA Basket, the Cameroon Basketball Federation, who took a chance on the ladies, gave them a proper training camp in Istanbul, in Turkey, to prepare for this tournament. And really, as a host team, this is incredible.
It's a great way to get the day started. And there you have it, Cameroon defeating Senegal to secure third place. But coming up next is the game you don't want to miss. Mali versus the defending champions, Nigeria. There's the final score on your screen for the last time. Cameroon 53, Senegal 49. Don't go too far. We'll have more great African basketball action coming up.